a new experience.
I didn't want to sit. They were empty. But I wanted to sit by you.
So they were Good evening. Good evening, dear teacher, dear community. As we settle into the circles and our seats, please make sure you have a cup of tea and some treats. We are here together to celebrate and to commemorate our teacher, Thai, and also our OI siblings who have gone forth, but in some ways still remain with us. So please find a seat to settle in. Enjoy your posture, whether you're sitting on a chair or a cushion. Make sure you're comfortable enough. We are fortunate this evening to have the presence of our Venerable Min Tun. He used to spend a lot of time in Plum Village back in the days. And he also had helped us move from Vermont down to Blue Cliff in the early days. And he had to go back to Vietnam to take care of his ailing mom. And he was in Vietnam for 10 years. He's an American citizen, so he came back and he wished to stay at Blue Cliff. So he's been here since September. And we're happy to have his calm, quiet, ever present. And tonight he's with us. So thank you, Venerable. So I hope everyone had their tea and treats. Let us begin with 3 sounds of the bell. And we sit in silence for a few moments. And then after that, we will enjoy our tea and our snacks together in silence. I will invite you after the silent sit. And then sometime after that, we'll have a chance to begin the sharing segment. So again, let us come back to our in-breath and out-breath, establishing ourselves in the present moment. Have a light smile on our face. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do at this moment, but to be together. So, dear respected Thai, dear community, thank you for being present. Just want to introduce to you also my brother who's tending the bell, brother Trời Sang Tỏ. He's just moved from Magnolia Grove Monastery a few months back. So he's sitting here to help me to remain calm. So let us enjoy our tea or water or any drink that you have, and enjoy snacks in a few moments in silence, and really taste your tea. And we're drinking for Thai also. Thai enjoy tea. We have the Venerable fixed Thai cup on the altar, and that's what the Venerable does every day. He heat up the water on the spot right behind the altar. He fix the tea, and then he offer to Thai every day. So right now Thai also have a cup of fresh tea. So let us enjoy. Also like to invite our friends online. I know that you also have your cup of tea or something, and also some snacks, so please enjoy. We know you're there and we're here for you. So I trust that some of you prepare some poems or a song or a sharing from the heart to offer tonight to our teacher and also to our friends. I would like to begin with just reading through the list of the friends who are on the board from many sanghas all around the world. Judy Myerson helped me to send out a message on the OI announced, and we got back a list. And I'd just like to read their name to acknowledge them, if you allow me. First is Sister Nyachimai, our original, one of the 6 original members. We found, Brother Sang Tao found a photo on internet. So her photo is on there, on the word in. And maybe our IT brother can zoom in onto the board next to Thay's altar, so our friends online can view, if possible. And then Tambuk is a photo right on the left side. That is the mother of Sister An Hương. She passed away only a few days before Thay in Washington, D.C. And she is Thay's sister-in-law, because An Hương is Thay's niece. And she had lived at Blue Cliff about 1 year when we first opened. And then we have Patricia Ramble from the Willow Brand Sangha and Kingfisher Sangha, Joanne Friday, our beloved Joanne Friday, from Rhode Island Community of Mindfulness, Bill Menza from Florida, Cherry Maples, Snowflower Sangha, Bill Woodall, Beginner's Mind Sangha, Nancy Rudolph, Community of Mindfulness, New York Metro, Susan Hadler, Tom Wilson, True Heart Sangha of the Mid-Coast and Blue Cliff. Tom used to be here and intern 1 year for us, helping us to repair things at the monastery. Hoàng Phúc Chân Shin of Maple Village, Montreal. Nguyễn Quỳnh Phương, Plum Village, Ottawa. This is a sister, her name is Sister Giải Nghiêm, from our tradition in Ottawa. Lorraine Osborne, Ottawa Pagoda Sangha. Miriam Welsh Van Hoosen, Ottawa Pagoda Sangha. Nguyễn Tấn Hồng, Maple Village, Montreal. Trần Ngọc Thạch, Đặng Ngọc Sanh, Hoàng Thị Minh Tâm, Trần Thị Kim Dung, Hồ Thị Nhàn, Đặng Phước Nhường, Nguyễn Thị Nhị Nga, all from Lotus Buds Sangha in Sydney, Australia. Oriella Di Stefano Sangha de Lige, I hope I pronounced that right. Nguyễn Ngọc Hạnh, Jardin de Lanston, Christian Thierry, Jardin de Lanston, Dominique Lemoine, Terre de Thieu, Fiona McLeod, Sangha de Quimper, Dương Hồng Đức, Maison de Landspear, John Snyder, Plum Blossom Sangha, Simon Guesti, Liu Anterior, Ariane Castella, Sangha des Sisters, François Revaux, Le Jardin de Lanston, Paris, France, Dolores Plourde, Santia de la Rivière, Quebec City, Canada, Laurie Brewer, Blooming Lilac Sangha, Rochester, New York, and Joanne Stephenson. She's from the Laughing River Sangha. And also those whose names are not on this list or on the board. Let us commemorate them all, and may all be free as a cloud. May we have a sound of the bell for them? Thank you. So we have a list of performance. So we'll try our best to go through them. We have until 9 o'clock. We'll see how we will go. First, we have an offering that's called Prayer to Thai and Native Ancestors. So the friend that signed up, Tony Lamantier, and he would like to hear a sound of the bell before he starts.
make me more nervous.
Our friend online needs to hear.
Dear Thai, dear family Sangha, a little bit about the Native American flute before I offer this prayer. In the traditional style, we don't play songs. We play prayers from our hearts. There's no written music. It's just an expression of our love to our ancestors, both familiar ancestors and spiritual ancestors. The flute was brought to the Native American people as a way of communicating with the Great Spirit and their ancestors. And it's just as sacred of an instrument to the native population, indigenous people, as the bell is to the Buddhist community. So when I play the flute, or when anybody plays the flute, they play it with that reverence, that it has a history of being part of their spiritual practice. So if you could just sit and relax and maybe close your eyes and connect with Thai, connect with your spiritual ancestors, and connect with your family ancestors as together we offer this prayer.
Thank you. We'll hear the sound of the bell. Thank you, Tony. Next, we have Sarah M. with a poem.
Thank you. I can sit. I'm going to sit. Dear Thai, dear Sangha, my name is Sarah. I'm from Cape Cod and sit with First Light Sangha. Like so many of you, I was mentored by Joanne Friday. Unlike many of you, I did not have the opportunity to learn from Thai in person or to be in person with him ever, but I feel like I have Thai through Joanne. And for anyone that knows Joanne, you know that Joanne loves poetry, and so I wanted to read one of her poems. It's a Mary Oliver poem, which is also important to me because Mary Oliver spent so much time on Cape Cod, and I have a deep connection to Cape as well. So this is called Wild Geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about your despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across landscapes. Over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clear blue air, are heading home again. Wherever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things.
Thank you, Sarah. Next up is Anise Hotchkiss with a chant, and then to be followed by Don Lika with a song. So Don, please prepare.
Hello, my name is Anise. I'm a member of Cedar Cabin Sangha in Ithaca. Like Sarah, I also had Joanne as a teacher. And like Sarah, I also never met Thai. But the integrity, the inclusivity, the welcomeness to householders, to families that Thai set in this community is why I joined the community. So I feel his spirit in that. I started chanting as a way of dealing with anxiety because the vibration in my chest helped. And I also found I really loved reciting the 5 remembrances and couldn't find a chant for it, so I made one up. So this is it. I am of the nature to grow old. There is no escaping growing old. I am of the nature to have ill health. There is no escaping ill health. I am of the nature to die. There is no escaping death. All that are dear to me and everyone I love are the nature to change. There is no escaping being separated from them. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand.
Thank you, Anis. Is Anis? Anis, thank you, Anis. And next we have Dawn. Please pass the mic to Dawn.
Dear Ty, dear Ty, dear Sangha, I have a well-deserved, if perhaps somewhat unsavory reputation for TNs. But one of the Sangha sisters tried to reassure me by saying, Don, no matter what you say or what you do, we will not think lesser of you. I guess that was intended to be reassuring. In 2011, I joined 1,128 of my closest members of the path in a retreat here at Plum Village, and my working meditation was composting. We were up to our elbows, and metaphorically speaking, in garbage with 1,100 people. We did it. We developed an esprit de corps, and I even wrote a song. I wrote lyrics to an existing melody for us to perform at the tea ceremony. And we got kicked out. And so I've been singing it at every opportunity since. And for those few of you who have not heard it before, here it is. I will say one other thing. Joanne Friday transmitted the 5 mindfulness trainings to me at her retreat on the Cape. And that was the first time that I sang this song. It's called the Garbage Song. It's an original song for composting. Garbage in, compost out. Compost in, garbage out. We are all part of garbage. Garbage is a part of us. And if this is disgusting, it is just your state of mind. We are clean. Sweet earth in, lotus out. Lotus in, garbage out. We are all revolving on the wheel of life. There is nothing immaculate. There is nothing defiled. I am clean, you are clean, we are clean.
Thank you, Dawn. Next up, we would like to invite a retreatant of ours online, Kate Cummings. If you can put a raised hand on your screen, and the brother, we're trying to find you. If the brothers can find Kate Cummings and spotlight her, please. She has a poem to offer. And after her, we would like Chị Diệu Liên and Anh Minh, prepare yourself for your song. We got Kate. All right. All yours, Kate. Kate is our ordinee, one of our ordinees.
Dear Sangha, very happy. I want to read a Mary Oliver poem also called This World. I would like to write a poem about the world that has in it nothing fancy, but it seems impossible. Whatever the subject, the morning sun glimmers it. The tulip feels the heat and flaps its petals open and becomes a star. The ants bore into the peony bud, and there is the dark pinprick well of sweetness. As for the stones on the beach, forget it. Each one could be set in gold. So I tried with my eyes shut, but of course the birds were singing, and the aspen trees were shaking the sweetest music out of their leaves. And that was followed by, guess what? A momentous and beautiful silence, as comes to all of us in little earfuls, if we're not too hurried to hear it. As for spiders, how the dew hangs in their webs, even if they say nothing or seem to say nothing. So fancy is the world, who knows, maybe they sing. So fancy is the world, who knows, maybe the stars sing too. And the ants and the peonies and the warm stones, so happy to be where they are, on the beach, instead of being locked up in gold.
Thank you, Kate. So next up we have Sister Yu Ling and Anh Minh from Toronto. Will offer us a song in Vietnamese, and I think they will translate it into English for you.
So, dear Thầy, dear Hòa Thượng, dear the monastic, and dear friends, I'm going to, normally, whenever we have an occasion like this, both of us will sing together. But I'm sorry today that I lost my voice. I cannot do it, but she will do it for you. So, yeah. And in my home, I have only 2 people, and she's the best singer in there. I'm saying it because I become the second best singer. And remember, at the first time, wherever we go, normally, I'm the singer, and she supports me. But time go by, impermanent, and now she's the best. The song is about the poem. It's a really beautiful one about the beloved country, my beloved country. It has been written by the Zen master in California. And when I see that poem, I cannot stop making it to become a music. Even I'm not a music writer. So today we will introduce to you in Vietnamese. And for that reason, I need to translate a little bit for you. And after the translation, you just relax, enjoy the movement of the music, the rhythm, all right? The beloved country, My home country is very beautiful. Please come and visit. Flowers are blossom all over the roadside. The way to home is not far away. My home country is so bright, full of poetic beauty, green garden everywhere. My parents are waiting for you. My home country, we have a lot of sweet potatoes, cassava, vegetable, rice field is forever green. Our love is as vast as the ocean. Love are heard everywhere in the moonlight night. My home country is a miracle. The young people practice meditation. Country people listens to the Dharma talk. So tranquil as a joyful spring. My home country is like a practicing Hamlet. At night, mother song are heard, full of loving and caring, teaching children to love and to respect. So warm in the autumn evenings. You have gone away far so long, my eyes full of tears, desperately waiting for you, knowing all the dangers you are facing. So please do not hesitate on your path of practice and to make a transformation. Our home country is full of jewels, variety of flowers keep blossom, blooming. Roses give wonderful fragrance. Help me to remain calm and in waiting. Okay. So on the way home, please carry with you your awareness of breathing, your beautiful smile as a present for me, so that our love will be eternally fresh and fragrant. Please enjoy the song.
Quê hương em đẹp lắm, xin anh nhớ về thăm. Đường xưa có hoa nở, lối về không xa xăm. Quê hương em rực rỡ, bát ngát ca trời thơ. Vườn xưa màu xanh thẳm, mẹ cha đang đón chờ. Quê hương em khoai sắn, lúa mà vẫn xanh tươi, tình người như biển cả, tiếng cười rộn trăng thanh. Quê hương em màu nhiệm, có tuổi trẻ thắm thiêng, đông dân làng nghe pháp như dòng suối bình yên. Quê hương em xóm cũ, đêm nghe lời hát ru, dạy con thơ hiếu thảo, ấm dậy cả chiều thu. Lâu rồi anh vắng bóng, giọt lệ nào long lanh, đời người từ biển xứ sau nẻo đường mong manh.
đừng ngại ngùng chi nữa, trên đường dài ước mơ, thôi đi tình lang bạc, chớ theo làng gió đưa. Quê hương đầy châu báu, hoa vàng nở muôn màu, đóa hồng liêng thơm ngát, xóa bụi mơ lâu. Trên đường dài em nhớ, mang hơi thở nụ cười, làm quà cho anh đó, để tình mình thắm tươi.
Thank you, Ji Yuling and Edmund, and the mysterious guitarist on the back. Next up, we would like to invite Judy Meyerson for her poems. Please pass the mic to Judy. And after Judy, we would like to invite the brothers from the IT to put on a video clip of a song made by a retreatant, Carol Ann, in Hawaii. So after Judy's poetry, we will listen to a song that was pre-recorded by Carol Ann.
Yeah. John, you can hear me? Wonderful. So dear Ty, dear beloved community, I'm going to read two poems that I wrote. The first one is called Gardening, and I wrote it August 16th, on last year, 2021. A little context to the poem first. I often, part of my morning practice, after I sit, is to write a poem, if it arises. So the day before, the evening before, I had been at the Bashik Marsh with one of the sisters from here. Most of the community, I think, was gone. I'm not sure, but either way, we were at the Bashik Hill, and it was an exquisitely beautiful night. The next morning, part of my practice often is also to read the New York Times news brief as it comes in before I participate in the morning chant that Sister Hyan, who is now Melina, has been offering. And this morning chant is offering compassion, and we may name who we're offering compassion to. So I often do that before. So a little more context to the poem. So stiltgrass is an aggressive invader of forests in the northeastern United States. It is considered one of the most damaging invasive plant species in the United States. The seeds remain viable for 5 years. It spreads rapidly, and it impacts the diversity of native species, reduces wildlife habitat, and disrupts important ecosystem functions. So I have been witnessing the stiltgrass invading and taking over the stream edges, the understory of the forest, and the slope bordering the woods next to my home and here at Blue Cliff. It crowds out the mosses and other native species. It's an annual grass, it's not a perennial, and it's not difficult to pull out due to its shallow roots. And if you remove it before it seeds, you can slow the spread. Stopping it completely does not appear possible to me. So in this poem, Pulling Weeds refers to my recent practice, starting last year, of pulling stilt grass from the slope next to my house every morning, as well as new invasions in the woods and by streams when I see it. Planting seeds, which I also talk about in the poem, needs no explanation. So here's the poem. Gardening. Planting seeds, pulling weeds. Too much, too old, too tired, too late, and yet, still, there before me, eagle's nest, hummingbirds dive, goldfinches sing and dance, sunsets, colors, clouds, moon rising, sky dancing with surprise, a V of egrets, still, there before me, the damage and devastation of what we as humans and just life bring, invading stiltgrass, Nagasaki, Haiti, Afghanistan, Delta, sorrow, ignorance, hate, greed, and grasping, holding on to air and smoke that will disappear or drown with water rising anyway. Too much, too old, too tired, too late, too ugly, and yet, still, turning away from that, I turn away from this, all that there is, and not quite done yet, and so I will continue with care and courage and compassion and the knowledge that all I am doing and not doing is what I can do in this moment, not knowing the outcome ever of being present to what is, and planting seeds and pulling weeds. And the next poem was written December 28th in 2020, and it's called Anything Can Happen. Anything can happen, any moment. A sudden stroke, stopping you in your tracks, just where you are. Or a stroke of insight that opens wide a million possibilities. Anything can happen, any moment. A fire that burns down your house so that all you own is gone, or sets you free because now you have nothing left to lose. Here, for just a fleeting moment, in a sudden flash of light, all that is and once thought solid vaporizes with just one flick of switch and intention, leaving only shadow on stone and the thought arising that any moment, maybe, anything can happen. And together, we will look and see and do it differently, and maybe turn the world around into a place where anything can happen.
Thank you, Judy, for the wonderful poems. Next, we will listen to a song from Carol Ann. And then after Carol Ann, I would like to invite Brenda Balmer, who is also online. So Brenda Balmer, please put a raised hand symbol on your screen so the brother can spotlight you after the video feed. Thank you. Mời thầy Chính Quang Mở giùm con.
Can't hear.
My heart is grateful to be here and now. Our steps and our breath. Dear Thai, dear Sangha, to you I bow. My heart is grateful to be here and now. Our steps and our breath guide us with ease as we practice together on this path of peace. Dear Thai, dear Sangha, to you I bow. My heart is grateful to be here and now. Our steps and our breath guide us with ease as we practice together on this path of peace.
Thank you, Carol-Ann. Next, we'll have Brenda Bomber, also online. I trust that the brother will find you soon. And you have, I believe, a poem or a song to offer to the Sangha. Brenda Bomber, if you can put the sign of the raised hand on your screen, it's easier for the brother to find.
Dear Thai, dear Sangha, I'm so happy to be here with all of you. This is a poem by Zen priest Earthland Manuel called Wild Breathing, and I am out of Palamidas de Paz Sangha, or Little Doves of Peace Sangha in Southern California, and somehow you're getting my dogs tonight as well. So here's Wild Breathing by Zen priest Earthland Manuel. The path is life, and the purpose of life is to live it. To be soothed by its waters still flowing, and warmed by the sun that reaches those who stand boldly in the open. Live this moment, and life stretches into eternity, revealing the stars flung in the vastness of your night. Hold open what it means to be alive and still breathing, despite all that has burned away in your living through fire. Dare you sweep up the ashes, whittle and sand the charred pieces, and make a smooth mound of yourself. A mound that if breathed upon would float you back to the silence of your beginnings. Your arrival is now landing on a new shore, a lifeline cast beyond anything imposed by the shadows of what appeared as mountains, beyond the distorted reflections in puddles that seemed to be watering holes, past the fuel of desire mistaken for the sun. Might your fear be the onset of freedom from your beliefs, causing tremors, or the fear that you are still breathing after having spent your generous years at wishing wells. Might your fear be that breathing in and breathing out is too simple of a contribution to the great unsurpassed journey of life? No need to gather your breath and store it in your belly. Your breath is to be heard in the wild nature of all things, like a bird's song, like the call of bison. Your breath is to be discharged into the world, ascended up from the earth of ancestors, out into the atmosphere of a million realms. This is life.
Thank you, Brenda. Brenda will also be receiving the trainings tomorrow morning. It's one of our ordinees. Next, I would like to invite Francisca for a song and special greetings of ... And after Francisca, we'd like to invite the mysterious guitarist to offer his song.
The mysterious guitarist could play along with my song, maybe. I don't know. If you like, you could play along when I sing the song. You will know it. It will sound nicer. Okay. Okay. So, dear beloved Thai, and dear friends, and continuation of Thai, this is a very happy moment. So first of all, I would like to convey very warm greetings and much love from An Hung and Tu. I was fortunate, my two Sangha sisters, my mentor and my Dhamma sister, we were able to visit them on the way up here. And it was very wonderful to see them. They are well, but they couldn't make it in person, so they were here with us in spirits, and they sent their love. And they told me to tell you, so I took this chance. And secondly, I would like to offer a song. And I'm not a singer like all these beautiful people here, but this is not a performance. I would like to offer the song, which is the theme of our retreat, but in the spirit of our community being a global community, and it has grown so much, and also to honor the diversity and the beauty of this retreat having been bilingual. I really enjoyed hearing Vietnamese. So I would like to offer the song No Coming, No Going in Spanish. So, brother, would you like to accompany me? Okay, thank you. Can you give me the first tune so that I know where no coming, no going? Yeah? Sin venir y sin partir, ni antes ni después, te abrazo muy fuerte y luego te dejo ir, porque yo estoy en ti y tú estás en mí, porque yo estoy en ti y tú estás en mí. You can sing along. Sin venir y sin partir, ni antes ni después. Te abrazo muy fuerte y luego te dejo ir, porque yo estoy en ti y tú estás en mí, porque yo estoy en ti y tú estás en mí. Thank you.
Thank you, Francisca. Also an ordinary, receiving the trainings tomorrow. And I forgot to mention our first flautist, Tony Lamantia, also is an ordinary. So many ordinaries offerings tonight. Wonderful. Our mysterious guitarist is our brother Dao Gui. Dao Gui, he also transferred from Magnolia Grove Monastery. He originally is from Australia, so Australia, his family are there, and he will share, or I'll let him share with you what he's gonna play.
This feels weird having a microphone in front of me, not in my hands. I feel like I'm giving a presidential speech. So dear respected teacher, dear community, I was asked to offer a song during dinner time. That was about 2 hours ago. A brother told me that I'd be representing the community, but I feel like, I don't know how, I feel like I'm actually a misrepresentation of the community. I don't know where the other half of me is. But I'd like to offer a song, and this song is in Vietnamese. It is Thay's poem put into a verse-chorus style form of a song, and I won't read to you the poem. The poem's in English. There is an English translation as well. I won't read it to you because it's only about 5 pages long. And so the song has been shortened, and in the poem, Thay speaks of his front yard, literally. And the song is called Butterflies Over the Golden Mustard Garden, I think. And in Vietnamese, it is Bum Bai Vườn Cải Hoa Vàng. And so I'd like to offer that to you. Please check out the poem in your own time. Here goes nothing. năm vườn xưa xanh tốt, 20 năm nắng rồi lều tranh. Mẹ gọi tôi về bên bếp nước rửa chân, hơ tay trên bếp lửa hồng, đợi cơm chiều khi màn đêm buông xuống. Tôi không bao giờ khôn lớn, kể gì 20 năm, kể gì 30 năm. Mới hôm qua tôi thấy bướm bay, từng đàn rộn rã trong khu vườn hoa vàng. Mẹ và em còn đó, gió chiều như hơi thở mơ gì, một tương lai xa xôi. Tôi đã về có tiếng ca, bàn tay bên liếc cửa, hỏi rằng gió thì thầm em hát ca. Hãy là nụ cười, là đóa hoa ấy à. Hãy về chơi trò chơi trốn tìm tuổi thơ. Ngoài kia trăng đã lên, ngoài kia trăng đã lên, ngõ vườn cải hoa vàng. Mới hôm qua tôi thấy bướm bay, từng đàn rộn rã trong khu vườn hoa vàng. Mẹ và em còn đó, gió chiều như hơi thở mơ gì, một tương lai xa xôi. Tôi đã về có tiếng ca, bàn tay bên liếp cửa, hỏi rằng gió thì thầm em hát ca. Hãy là nụ cười, là đóa hoa ấy à. Nhớ về chơi trò chơi trốn tìm tuổi thơ. Ngoài kia trăng đã lên, ngoài kia trăng đã lên, ngõ vườn cải hoa vàng. Hoa vàng ngày xưa, hoa vàng ngày xưa, hoa vàng ngày xưa.
Thank you, Brother Dao Gui. I just want to let that moment last. Just a silence after the song. Next, we would like to invite Barbara to offer the Sangha a poem, and then followed by Stephen, also a poem.
This is a poem by Hafiz, a Persian poet in the 13th century. Can everybody hear me okay? Don't surrender your loneliness so quickly. Don't surrender your loneliness so quickly. Let it cut more deep. Let it season and ferment you as few human or divine ingredients can. There's a missing in my heart tonight that makes my eyes so soft and my voice so tender and my need for love absolutely clear.
Thank you, Barbara. Stephen? Thank you. So Stephen is giving his time to Jim.
Thank you, Steve. I'm Jim from the Rhode Island Community of Mindfulness. And this is a very short poem that came to me over a cup of coffee this morning. And I dedicate this to Ty for the practice and my mentor, Joanne, who, Joanne, I'd have to say, really helped to teach me how to love myself. And that's what I'm dedicating this to Joanne for her mentoring. And it also goes out to those two little dogs that are running around. They're the best. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's a child within me who needs my attention and mindful care. He longs for a hillside in the sun with a dog by his side, a safe place to rest, and someone to listen to his dreams and to assure him of his beauty and his worth. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. We have 4 more performances. You think we can pull it through? It's, I think it's 10 till 9. Yeah? Okay, the Sangha's energy is good? All right. Let's invite the Tranquility family to offer a song to be followed by Donna Hobbs with a short poem, Ying Studebaker and Gi and Ha, a song to end.
So dear Thầy, dear friends, the Trinity family would like to offer the song. I'm not sure I know the title, but maybe Dao Quy can help us with the music. And I think most of the monastic know. And I'm going to start first sentence, you know, and then I will let whoever wants.
Yep.
going to move so that we can see.
Okay, they will perform, but let me start with the music so we can help with the guitar. Listening to the spirit of the earth, I feel you. I just want to, so that we know the song. Yeah.
Got it.
Not me. Waste of time.
Want to sound the bell?
Yes.
We're going to begin with a poem.
Let's hear a bell.
Dear Ty, dear Sangha, dear friends, dear family. I'll try to speak louder. All right, this poem's a week old today. It is an ordinary day, or so my mind is organized in thinking so. The kind of day with a clear blue sky, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Then, there is the slightest flash, a captivating spark, inviting me to look deeper into this moment, a moment of experience. Then, there is a call of sound, asking me to stop and listen, quietly and calmly. It is now that I awaken, in this moment, a moment that continues to the next moment, and the next moment, and the next and the next. I have arrived, I am home.
We invite you to sing along if you know the song too. You started. Listen to the spirit of the earth. I feel you grow in me. Listen to the spirit of the earth. I feel you grow in me. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. We are one. Listen to the spirit of the wind. I feel you blow through me. Listen to the spirit of the wind. I feel you blow through me. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. We are one. Listen to the spirit of the rain. I feel you flow in me. Listen to the spirit of the rain. I feel you
Listen to the spirit of the sun. I feel you burn in me. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. We are one. We are one.
Oh, can't keep it. I'm told I can't keep this.
Can I keep this?
Thank you, Tranquility family. Next up, I would like to invite Donna Hobbs with the short poem. Oh, that was it? All right, wow. From the Tranquility family, I would like to invite Zin Studebaker. Are you here? It's also one of our ordinees. We'll pass your mic to you. And then after, we have a mic there. After Zin, we'd like to invite Cindy to have a sharing. And then after that, Anki and Jiha, please prepare for your song to end our evening together.
Dear Thầy, dear Sangha, every one of you here who have gone through the ordination had written a letter to Thầy. And I just want to read part of my letter to you. So here it is. Dear Venerable Thầy, may your inner being be peaceful and joyful. I greatly appreciate your lifelong commitment in teachings of applied Buddhism. Your skillful writings have made it difficult to understand Buddhist sutras into simple languages so I can use them in my daily life. I'm deeply grateful for your years of studying the classical languages such as Pali, Sanskrit, and classical Chinese, so you can offer commentaries on those sacred classical works. Your skillful teachings have helped me in knowing the better way to catch a snake and to cultivate the bodhicitta mind. Your whole being is my teacher. I vow to continue to live deeply with great understanding, peaceful actions, and true love. Your life continues within all of us that you touched. And we have to go through your history. I had a very weak spiritual background as I grew up in a family of no particular religion or spiritual practice. I was taught the basic technique of meditation in 1973. For 24 years, I sat with my mantra here and there and expected something to happen, but didn't know what to expect to happen either. In 1997, I found a local meditation sangha and practiced with them each week. My practice became more consistent with the sangha. From that experience, I know how important sangha is to continue the spiritual path. Hence, wherever I moved to a new place, I started a new local sangha of practice. I went on many silent retreats with long hours of sitting and walking meditation. From the many years of silent meditation experiences, I chose to take the 10 Buddhist precepts in the Japanese Soto Zen tradition because I am committed to live a life guided by the Buddha teachings. In 2018, I found your Dharma talk on YouTube. Everything you taught was so easy to understand and made total sense. In 2019, I went to Plum Village and then to European Institute of Applied Buddhism in Germany to experience the Plum Village tradition practice. I learned to take long sitting experience into lively, mindful living. Then I started to understand that even though the Soto Zen, I like it a lot, I sat many hours, got up 3:30 in the morning and sat from 4 a.m. and little resting till 9 o'clock at night. But Thầy, your teaching is helping me to practice 24 hours a day. So in daily life, this is the kind of things that I can pay attention to many things, but now I know what to pay attention to. So I just want to thank Thầy and the Sangha because I know it is so important to have a Sangha like all of you. I express my gratitude, and I express my gratitude to my teacher, Dave, and my mentor, Paul Davids, who have practiced with Thầy for many years too. So I want to send my gratitude.
Thank you, Ying. Now, Cindy, short sharing, and then Anki and Jiha.
Dear Thai, dear Sangha, dear beloved friends of Joanne, So I'm feeling like I am perhaps the voice piece to express the love that Joanne has felt for all of us in the Sangha. There's so many folks that have been affected by her. And I'm also speaking for Richard, because Joanne wouldn't be Joanne if Richard wasn't Richard. And he very much wanted to pass his love along to all of you. I had the honor and the privilege of being one of Joanne's students, and then also the honor and the privilege of being able to attend, her attendant, really, in her last months, weeks, and days. And it was beautiful. And she loved you all very much. She loved all of us very much. And she transmitted the energy of Thai so beautifully, as we all know. And so mostly I just wanted to acknowledge that she, that this community was all so very dear to her, and to thank her for all of the work that she did in transforming her own suffering, so that she had that ability to be pure love. I don't know that anybody that ever met Joanne didn't feel instantly loved by her. And it was so clear. She would say, her practice was to be solid, be clear, and be fresh when she was with a person, and she really was. So anyway, we know this. Part of what I'm also wanting to announce is that Richard is really doing his best to be able to show the love that and regard that he holds for his beloved Joanne, and he created bookmarks to help honor her, and they are available if anybody who has not received one would like to have one. And if there are people in your sanghas at home somewhere who would also like one, please feel free to take one. I left a stack of them up here. Brother Phap Khoi suggested I put them on the altar next to Thai there. So please take one, or a couple if you know of folks that would like one. And Richard sends his love to all of you.
Thank you, Cindy. Next, we would like to invite Jihan and Ki to offer a song.
Dear Thai, dear beloved Sangha, we would like to offer a song named At Your Lotus Feet to Thai with our deep gratitude and love, as well as to all of you tonight. Con kính bạch sư ông, con kính thưa quý thầy, quý sư cô cùng đại chúng. Chúng con xin được cúng dường sư ông và đại chúng bài hát lời nguyện. Chúng con dịch từ một bài hát tiếng Anh với lòng kính yêu và biết ơn sâu sắc của chúng con.
At your lotus feet, my heart is resting. At your lotus feet, I'm at peace.
At your lotus feet, my mind is quiet. At your lotus feet, I am free.
Please let there no longer be this separation, and let me be one with you forever. At your lotus feet. My heart is resting at your lotus feet. I'm at peace
at your lotus feet. My mind is quiet at your lotus feet. I am home.
Please let there no longer be this separation, and let me be one with you forever. Nay, chúng con đến đây, thân tâm được nghỉ ngơi, những bước chân thảnh thơi, lòng lặng yên.
An trú tâm ở đây, con được gặp mùa xuân. Nay khắp nơi có nhau, lời nguyện xưa.
Xin giúp cho chúng con thấy được Thầy là trong chúng con. Xin thắp soi ánh sáng đuốc tuệ ngàn đời sau. Nay chúng con đến đây, thần tâm được nghỉ ngơi, những bước chân thảnh thơi, lòng lặng yên.
An trú tâm ở đây, con được gặp mùa xuân. Nay khắp nơi có nhau, lời nguyện xưa.
Xin giúp cho chúng con thấy đường, Thầy là trong chúng con. Xin thắp soi ánh sáng đuốc tuệ ngàn đời sau. Xin giúp cho chúng con thấy được Thầy là trong chúng con. Xin thắp soi ánh sáng đuốc tuệ ngàn đời sau, không phải mơ.
Thank you, Anki and Jiha, for a wonderful song. And that concludes our evening together. So we'd like to thank everyone for your presence and your contribution, offering your poems, songs, sharing, and also for all of us who are practicing to be present to receive that. And also our friends online, our retreatants online, thank you very much for your presence. We will listen to 3 sounds of the bell to end our evening, and we'll have just a couple of announcements to send you to sleep with. So the announcement is for the investigation family